Breeze, you in the building? What's going on? What's going on? And Dollar, where you at, bro? Like I'm around, bro. Like real shit. Well, listen, I'm supposed to have my boy M Dollar here with me. He couldn't make it. Something going on with his Wi-Fi signal, but I'm here and I'm, still with y'all. Um, I'm trying to check and see what's going on, see what he's doing, see what's happening with him, because we got a few things we need to touch on. Listen, I want to ask everybody, if you had a choice, right? If you had real talk, real talk. If you had a choice to either to free Diddy or bring back Hulk Hogan, which one would you do? I know which one I would do, but that's my opinion. But I need to know which one would what the people would do. Because mind you, you know the history and what's going on with Diddy, but do your due diligence before you make that decision on Hulk Hogan. Because I know a lot of y'all, yo, Polly, yeah. Hulk Hogan is not who you think he is, but okay, it's your opinion, and I'm cool with that. I can ride with that. So yeah, look into that, check that out, and get back to me. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you feel about that. Honestly speaking, who would you bring back? Who would you free? Would you free Diddy or bring back Hulk Hogan? Brother! Hmm, which one? Which one would you do? Like, you know, uh, that's a good question. I know which one I would. I'm trying to do. I know who I would ride with. If you want to know, hit me in the comment section, and I'm gonna let you know. Like real shit. It could be Hulk Hogan in light of what's going on with Diddy. It could be Diddy in light of what I know about Hulk Hogan. Because a lot of y'all don't understand and don't know the situation with the Hulkster. So yeah. So let me know. Tune in, check it out, and we're gonna go from there. Who do you see? Who do you would bring back? And I see how the guy from the Cosby Show passed. Malcolm, I don't know his whole name, but rest in peace, R.I.P. to him. Blessings to him and his family. It was brought to my attention like he was in a situation where a current. They were swimming. They was out in the ocean deep. I think him and his daughter. I don't know if his daughter survived, but he passed. Hopefully, somebody survived that situation. We will never know. But hopefully, somebody survived that situation. Also, Trump and Japan came to some type of agreement, whereas the tariffs, they only get 15% tariffs taxed on them on everything that's coming into the United States. Yeah. So um, that's what that is. That's what that is. I don't know who's that's going to affect or who's going to come out with the better end of the stick. We don't know. But China and the other countries, like, I don't give a hoot. Like, yo, y'all need us. China especially. Like, half the shit you got in your, like, your people can even look. Half the stuff y'all got in your house is from China. Like, I'm willing to bet that. Like, yeah. If it's made here, that thing's gonna run you. That's gonna definitely run you. So yeah, keep that in mind. Also, I want to let people know, love. Again, when y'all listen, people, pull up, listen to me. When Y'all go on your little excursions, your trips, or whatever. Wherever you go outside of the country, wherever, outside of your home, I should say. Understand. Think about where you're going to stay. You know what I mean? Think about where you're going to stay because where you may stay may not be that place, or where you think may be clean or whatnot and have it and all that may not. Like real talk, so the reason why I say that is because I went on a little excursion. I made, I had a little suite at the showboat, something nice, to do my presentation of my podcast and all that good stuff, and entertain, do my thing. So on our way there, we pulled over and we stopped. Like, yeah, we gotta get rested. We stayed at the Days Inn at Absecon, New Jersey. Yo, now I done gave you, I done told you, and down in Myrtle Beach, what they charged me $7 for a goddamn monster. That was crazy. But anyway, also, the Dragon Breath, that was crazy. That wasn't even worth it. But forget about all that. The do's and the don't. Excuse me. The do's and the don't. Listen, be mindful of where you stay, because we stayed at this spot the days in that Seeking New Jersey. That shit was filthy. Like they should be ashamed of themselves. That thing was filthy. They had food under the bed. It was crazy. Like, yo, I don't even know what to say. Like, it was out of pocket. So, and then they had a few clientels and whatnot coming in there, and I'm looking at, I'm like, yo, you really want to stay here and bring back home with whatever you want, you know what I mean? Because we kept everything, we kept our stuff in the, yeah, we kept that in the car. That shit was not coming up in there after we seen, like, yeah, we told, like, yeah, and we didn't discover it. Okay, cool, we didn't discover it. It was already out of pocket and they already gave us the EBGBs when we got there. You know what I mean? But they already had our money and it wasn't no refund. So with that being said, it was like, motherfuckers basically had to stand up like sleep like mummies, like, you know what I mean? Stand up, like, yo, I'm scared to touch anything, like real talk, like really, like, because places like that, you never know what you're going to attack. Bring back with you. Never know. Never know. Because that's how it was. It was out of pocket. So with that being said, be mindful of where you stay. Like, yo, because some of these spots, some of these motels that you pull over to, like, yo, like, they be dirty. And all they want is your money. And all they going to do is pretend to change the sheets, basically. You know what I mean? The sheets ain't really clean. They ain't really putting that thing in the washing machine and letting that really go through the spin and do all the thing. It's really going to be some dirty shit. So be mindful of that when you stay at these spots, man. Like real talk. Like you really need to be mindful. I don't care where you at. You could be in El Segundo. Be mindful of where you staying at. You don't want to bring back home something you didn't come there with. Real short, real talk, real talk. You don't want to do that, and they don't care because they just want your money. They don't care. They don't care. So obviously, we told the dude. The dude was like, we already expected him to, to give it the spin. But we just had to voice our opinion and definitely let the people know that was in the lobby waiting. And a couple of people turned back around and was like, I don't think I'll stay here. Yeah, we have to let them know that these spots, like, was out of pocket and dirty. So we ain't gonna keep harping on that. But yeah, be careful where you go. And this will go out to somebody that needs to hear this. I want to let people know because there's a few people out there that you know, don't they want to give up, don't want to keep pushing. But you got to understand, you got to keep pushing because that one step, that slow step, is the momentum to that big step. Real talk. Like yo, don't stop pushing forward. Remember one thing: Rome wasn't built overnight. It wasn't, and it lasted for 300 years, if I'm not mistaken. So understand, like every step you take, take that small step, because that small step going to lead to that big step and that momentum that you need. You know what I mean? As long as you staying on point and doing what you need to do to keep progressing, that's what you got to remember. Because again, Rome wasn't built overnight. So keep that in mind. So keep that in mind that with whatever you got going on, whatever you're doing, one step at a time. That's where it's at. Also, to the Queen Bean fans, I know you're out there in Vegas. Hey, listen, big shout outs to all y'all out there in Vegas at the Beyonce concert. Hopefully I get to see Jay-Z step out and do his thing. More than likely, it's the tail end of the show, so you might just see that. But look, big ups, cheers. I had the pleasure myself to be out there with my folks. We did a podcast out there. Rewind and check it out. Yeah, we was outside. Lord, listening. It's a beautiful thing out there. You know, the Beyonce concert. Enjoy, love, big ups, have a good time. Listen, enjoy yourself. Also, I want to send a big shout out to Clipperheads. Clipperheads, yo, they'll keep me sharp. Bless you. Jose, you the best in the building, bro. Real talk. Cali, you're second. Jose, you're number one. Uno. Real talk. Like, yo, Clipperheads, everybody, if you in WB by the plaza, check them out. They got it going on. They clean, respectable, and they get you in there. They do their job. And they don't it's not a rush situation. They take their time in what they're doing. And they do a great job. And it's worth it. Real shit. So with that, everybody, check me out. Stay tuned. This is SP Hustle Hard. Like and subscribe. Thank you for checking me out, tuning in. Gotta go, gotta go. Like and subscribe. Share. SP Hustle Hard. Thank you.